Bellator Fighting Championships on MTV2 from the Shreveport Municipal Auditorium now presents the final fight in the lightweight tournament quarterfinal round, brought to you by The Lincoln Lawyer, starring Matthew McCullough, in theaters everywhere March 18th. And now inside the cage, 3 5-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner at 5'7", weighing in at 155 1/4 pounds. His professional record, 7 wins with 1 defeat, hailing from Natal, Brazil. Introducing Patricky Pitbull Friday. And across the cage, his adversary, fighting out of the blue corner at 5'9", weighing in at 155 3/4 pounds. The veteran brings a professional record with 19 victories and 6 defeats from Huntington Beach, California, presenting Razor McCullough. And when the bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, Gary Copeland.
Come here. All right, listen up, fellas. You both receive your instructions. I expect you to listen to my commands at all times. Have a clean, fair fight. Any questions out of you, Red? How about you, Blue? Let's touch them up, prepare to fight.
The winner of this bout, the 4th and final lightweight tournament bout in the quarterfinal round, joins Michael Chandler, Lloyd Woodard, and Toby Amata in the semifinals. Patricky Pitbull in the black and silver trunks. Rob McCullough in the white trunks. The bell in round number 1. Gary Copeland is the referee.
Oh, good one, too, right off the bat by Pitbull.
Our Bellator clock is presented by PSP. Step your game up. PSP now just 129.
It's a good strategy by Pitbull. Stay in the pocket. Don't stay at kicking range with Rob McCullough.
McCullough trying to trade on the counter, lands a big right hand on the inside. McCullough, 19-6 in pro MMA, 35-3.
Oh, good left hand! Man, he is all over Razor Rob right now.
Patricky Pitbull, 7-1 with no pro or amateur boxing, on fire on the stand.
Now, this is not where Rob McCullough wants to be, mounted by the jiu-jitsu black belt. Man, I'm really impressed. That was some great striking by Pitbull Friday.
Patricky Pitbull, not just his first fight in the United States, his first time in the United States. He arrived here from Brazil on Wednesday, now looking for the rear naked choke.
Now has Rob's back. Man, Rob in all kinds of trouble. Only 1 minute into the first round.
Pitbull looking very strong, has the back. That's obviously his comfort position.
And you saw at the weigh-ins yesterday, he's a gigantic lightweight, very, very strong. These marks on my face today, if you notice my nose, are from rolling with his brother yesterday in jiu-jitsu. His brother is strong. He's fights at 145 pounds. I can't imagine his brother.
Blood leaking out of the nose of Razor Rob McCullough. Big right hands by Pitbull.
Man, Pitbull said he wanted a dominant performance. That's what he's giving so far.
Cranking on the rear naked choke and looking to finish in round 1.
It's all the way under the neck. Rob's in big trouble.
McCullough in all sorts of trouble.
He's good. Don't interlock the glove. Don't interlock the glove.
I think he's, Pitbull's complaining that he has the glove,
Get
but
your fingers out of the glove.
as long as his finger's on it, he's okay. Trying to slam his way out. And he does it, but he is bleeding all over the place.
Pitbull losing the rear naked choke, but still has the back. Has one hook in still. McCullough trying to sit through. You see throwing those backwards right hands.
Man, McCullough needs to channel his inner Joe Warren and come back strong, because he is getting dominated so far.
Control the hands. Pitbull started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at the age of 11, holds the rank of black belt. Again, how many times with and without a gi has he been in this position? The blood coming from both nostrils of Razor Rob McCullough. I do not believe that he is cut above the brow. I think that's just blood that is leaked all over his face and forehead. Patricky Pitbull still looking for the rear naked choke.
You see Pitbull here so composed, not using a lot of energy, not punching himself out, very relaxed on the back of Razor Rob.
Make sure you don't interlock that glove.
Those are clean, effective strikes with the right hand by Pitbull.
Control his hand. Put the in.
Another right hand by Patricky Pitbull.
You see Rob not moving a whole lot. He's pretty much in survival mode at this point, just trying not to get choked. Minute and a half left in what has been a dominant round by Pitbull Pitbull.
Keep it steady.
Frede, undeterred by the great pedigree in both kickboxing as well as K1 and MMA.
Oh, Rob on top, trying to work the ground and pound, but now he's in triangle position.
Frede looking for another submission finish. Tried to snatch the arm, and McCullough pulls his way free.
Now, does McCullough want to go the ground and pound route against the black belt, or does he want to stand back up? That's a big question right now. Looks like he's not willing to commit, wants to do some leg kicks.
McCullough landed with the first leg kick, missed with that one just over the top.
And that's a good plan, try and soften Frede up, because Frede was doing very well in the stand-up with those short, straight punches.
Final minute of round number 1, and a very entertaining round number 1. McCullough trying to seize the momentum back from Patricky Pitbull.
But it leads the question, what does he want to do here? The referee won't let you stand here forever. He's going to stand you up if you don't stay busy and commit. And right now, he doesn't want to be on top of the jiu-jitsu black belt, so he's kind of staying here. Staying busy enough right now, but got to wonder how long the referee's going to let it go.
More thigh kicks from Rob McCullough. That was his hardest kick right there.
And that's Rob's strength. He has great, great Muay Thai kicks.
Dying seconds of round number 1 as McCullough dives in, throwing the punches. We will go to round 2.
You're a warrior, and right now this became a war.
Moments away from the start of round number 2, our 4th and final lightweight tournament quarterfinal. The Brazilian Patricky Pitbull, the American Rob McCullough, both making their debut in Bellator.
Circle away from his left, and he will not be able to throw the left.
You say a little desperation in the corner, but they're trying to keep Rob McCullough calm. They said, you're a warrior. It's time to go to the second round. That round was nothing.
Patricky Pitbull in the black and silver trunks. Rob McCullough in the white trunks.
Round 2, you ready? Round 2, you ready?
Round number 2. Jimmy, on your scorecard.
Well, I would say 10-9 Frede. I think that rally at the end by Rob McCullough saved him a 10-8, but a clean, easy 10-9 round for Pitbull Frede. Could have been a 10-8.
Frede telling us in our fighter meetings through his Portuguese translator from Brazil that he wants to get this fight to the ground, but he does not look intimidated by Rob McCullough's striking.
Not at all. He's been very successful with the punches. Now, let me remind everyone about Patricky's younger brother against Joe Warren. Had a dominant first round and then took his foot off the gas, ended up losing that fight. What did Patricky take from that fight? That's what we're going to find out here, because he's definitely ahead, but he wants to keep the pressure on.
TNA Impact Wrestling featuring Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, and Ric Flair, the best professional wrestling show on TV, every Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, only on Spike.
Man, I am impressed with Frede's boxing right now. His combinations are sharp, crisp, and very accurate.
That's a good chopping kick there by McCullough.
Right now, it looks more like punches versus kicks. Good right hand by Rob, and Pitbull just keeps moving forward.
Earlier I mentioned that McCullough has a 35-3 pro kickboxing record, also has a 15-0 amateur boxing record. That's another chopping kick by Rob McCullough. Frede just missing with the right.
Now what Frede's doing is he's countering those leg shots with crisp, sharp hands. It's a good strategy. Step in when a kicker wants kicking range, step in and use your hands, and that's what he's doing right now.
Big right hand by McCullough. Frede undeterred comes forward. Tried to tie up his man, Jimmy.
See, here's corner saying, let the legs go. That's a good strategy. Frede not going in for a lot of traditional takedowns right now. He's not punching and then going in for the takedown. He seems content to box, but I think Rob is kind of finding his range right now. He's landed a couple of good right hands.
McCullough did so well to defend that rear naked choke when Frede was on his back in round number 1.
McCullough is still dangerous.
Nice,
good right hand.
Nice right hand by McCullough, following with the kick.
You can almost feel Rob McCullough's confidence growing. He's starting to figure out the timing.
Bit of flash there from the Brazilian.
Starting to land effective strikes. Pitbull cannot ease up on the gas. Yeah, he had a great first round, but you can't let someone as dangerous and experienced as Rob McCullough back into a fight.
Jimmy Frede not checking those kicks of McCullough, and they are landing.
No,
Kick from Friday.
That's what's so important about that experience factor. You have a bad first round, you don't panic, you get back to your game plan and find your rhythm, and that's what Rob is doing right now. I have him up in this round slightly.
See another powerful kick by Razor Rob McCullough. Patricky Friday, one half of the Pitbull brothers from Brazil. His younger brother, Patricio Pitbull Friday, a finalist in Bellator Season 2 145-pound tournament. You will see him next week live here on MTV, back in the Season 4 145-pound tournament.
Pitbull's left leg is bright red. He's eating a lot of kicks, and not only does it hurt your leg and keep you from kicking, but it takes a lot of sting off your punches when you can't put weight on that front leg. Now going for the takedown.
Driving for the takedown, looking for the double leg. Couldn't find the double leg, but gets the takedown.
Razor Rob trying to get his legs up against the cage and wall walk. He's going to try and pop back to his feet, get his legs underneath himself. Friday going for the mount, but it's hard to keep in this position.
And again, Friday trying to move to the back, and McCullough's given his back. One hook in. The Brazilian now looking to get his second hook in, and again, Jimmy, he's thinking rear naked choke.
Yeah, he's looking also to steal this round. It was a very close round up until this point. If he puts a rally on in the last minute, he might be able to steal this in the eyes of the judges. We'll have to see.
All stand up in round number 2 until that takedown a few moments ago by Patricky Friday. Friday holding wrist control. Oh, that's a beautiful turn by McCullough. That gets a big ovation from the crowd here in Shreveport, Louisiana.
Oh, McCullough going hard with the hammer fists. He's staying busy.
Big hammer fist by Razor Rob McCullough. Letting go with the unfettered shots at the end of a very exciting round number 2.
You see here, Pitbull trying to take the back, got one hook in, but Razor Rob rolling out, staying on top, and ending with some very vicious ground and pound. Veteran move trying to steal that round.
The final rounds of Bellator Season 4 lightweight tournament quarterfinal round. Patricky Friday, the Brazilian, is in the black and silver trunks. The American, the former WEC 155-pound champion, Rob McCullough, is in the white trunks. Jimmy, you have the unofficial scorecard.
Well, I think Rob McCullough took that last round. I have this fight all even at 19 apiece. Let's see who takes this third and final round.
Michael Chandler, Lloyd Woodard, and Toby Amata through to the semifinals. Again, the winner joins them in the final 4. Live next Saturday night right here on MTV2, it is Bellator 37, which will feature all 4 bouts in the featherweight tournament quarterfinal round, including Patricky Friday's younger brother, Patricio Friday. Note the special starting time, 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central. Again, that's Bellator Fighting Championships live right here on MTV2.
Good hand-to-foot combination by Rob, double jab with the tie kick to the leg. He's really found his rhythm in these last couple rounds.
Friday sticking out the jab. Another chopping kick by McCullough. Not one of those kicks has been checked in this fight by Friday, Jay.
Yeah, he's taking all of them on the thigh. Can't be feeling good right now.
Jimmy, you train Muay Thai constantly, and you always talk about that wears you down.
Oh, good right hand. That can take you out.
McCullough.
Rob McCullough starting out in control. I think Pitbull needs to turn it up in this round. He has let Rob McCullough back into this fight. Razor is too experienced, too dangerous to let him back into a fight.
Spinning back kick a moment ago by Friday. McCullough answers with another devastating thigh kick. It's the attrition of the thigh kicks, Jimmy.
Yeah, they are brutal. That could account for the slower work rate of Patricio Pitbull later on in this fight. He could be just feeling those leg kicks.
Head movement now from Rob McCullough. The kick, then the left hand. Big left hand by McCullough.
Yeah, Pitbull is definitely slowing down, and Rob's starting to pick him apart.
Still Friday comes forward and sticks out the left jab. Clubbing left hand there by Friday, but McCullough turned.
Rob's now starting to read that jab. Pitbull's still stepping in with him, but it's not catching him like it did in the first round. He's timing it, trying to come over top of it. Just like that.
Nice left hand by Friday.
Rob came over the jab, and then Pitbull came right back.
Another kick by Razor Rob McCullough.
Rob is doing the right things to win this round. Pitbull needs to, I think, give up the counter punching, needs to be more aggressive and throw a lot more. All we're seeing are 1-2s. He's getting picked apart.
Straight left hand by Friday.
Oh, good right hand!
McCullough flash knockdown, and now Friday looking to finish, and that is it! Game, set, match. Patricky Friday, he is through to the last 4.
Beautiful shot, drops Rob McCullough. Man, that was a beautifully timed right hand. Wow, good job by the referee. He stepped in and protected Rob McCullough. Rob is being attended to right now.
1-punch knockout from the submission specialist from Brazil, Jimmy Patricky Friday.
Man, he just put a big Brazilian flag on this tournament. He let everybody know, I'm in it to win it. That was a big performance, very gutsy performance.
3 minutes, 11 seconds, the time of the 1-punch knockout in round number 3.
And just when you thought Rob McCullough was coming back, he was doing everything right, and beautifully timed right hand took Rob off his feet. Man, let's see if we can take a look at that again. It was off that leg kick, a right hand counter, which is always the counter to the leg kick. Pitbull all over him. Referee did a great job there. Bang! And he dropped like there was nothing left in him. That's a flash knockout. Man, Rob did everything he could, but you see it here. He steps in off the leg kick. Wow. That's what you teach guys. A guy throws a leg kick, you step in with the right hand. Man, great job by Pitbull. He beats arguably the favorite, certainly the most experienced fighter in the tournament in big fights, Rob McCullough. Man, that's exciting.
When we return, Jimmy Smith will speak to the victor, Patricky Friday, the winner on a 3rd round 1-punch knockout.